Information today about what happened October 27th when a drive-by shooting killed a young athlete on Garrard Street in Covington. Good afternoon, everyone. After a tremendous response from the community and quick work by police, 8 people are now charged in the death of 19-year-old Desean Peterson.
Today, the 6 adults appeared in court for their pretrial hearing. Local 12 News reporter Rich Jaffe, he was the only television reporter there, and he joins us from the newsroom with details. Rich?
Rob, according to Covington Police, this was a flat-out gang hit. It was retaliation for the theft of a small amount of marijuana by juveniles who hung out with Peterson. But according to police, it was organized and discussed for hours. The participants actually took a break, came to Cincinnati to buy the guns, went back to Covington, met again, and then rolled out for vengeance. The defendants, all but one, facing charges of conspiracy to commit murder, filed into the courtroom to meet with their attorneys. 2 juveniles are also in custody. Police say Sean Peterson was the leader of a group called the Plains. They're defined as a group of friends who like to get into trouble together. Somewhat different than the young men charged, who belong to the opposition, known as the Same One Gang. Detective Brian Kane says an ongoing feud between the 2 groups about the theft of a small amount of marijuana led to a fight Saturday night at 1705 Garrard. After the fight, the 6 young men and others met at Mikyle Holloway's Latonia Terrace apartment on Sunday and discussed retaliation. They took a break, headed to Cincinnati to buy guns, and returned to the apartment with 2 shotguns and 2 handguns. After more discussion, they piled into 3 cars and headed again for 1705 Garrard, looking for Desean Peterson. Of particular interest was Eugene Smith.
He placed himself as the operator of the vehicle on which the shots came from his rear seat. Furthermore, he indicated that he fled the scene upon the shots being fired and then made his way back to the terrace, dropped off several individuals.
Upon arriving at the house, James Young allegedly yelled, "There's Sean P. Shoot, shoot." While the shots only came from the first vehicle, allegedly driven by Eugene Smith, Reginald Bates was in the 3rd vehicle. His father says his son has nothing to do with gangs.
Oh, it's pitiful. You know, I mean, the boy's a student in college. You know, he was home trying to associate with so-called friends he had when he came up. He's a sophomore at Eastern Kentucky University, majoring in Homeland Security. So now we got to worry about this mess, you know, being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Mikyle Holloway is the only one of the bunch not charged with murder. He's charged for allegedly tampering with evidence. Holloway told police he got rid of the gun that had the body on it, allegedly a .40 caliber handgun used to kill Peterson. He got rid of it by giving it to someone else, but police have not talked to that person and declined to name him in court today. Clearly, this is still an ongoing investigation, but no one else is expected to be charged. In the newsroom, Rich Jaffe, Local 12 News. Rob?
Rich, help me with one thing. When you said they went to Cincinnati to buy the gun, did they buy it legitimately or did they buy it on the street, or do you know?
They wouldn't get into that either. There are a lot of ancillary details that will certainly come out in trial, but I seriously doubt these guys would have bought those guns legally. In fact, coming from Kentucky to Ohio, it would be next to impossible to buy a gun legally, so they probably bought it on the street. And again, that's the kind of detail that will clearly come out in trial. But only one of those guns was allegedly used in this. The other ones remained in the trunk of one of the cars, and police haven't been able to find those either.
Rich Jaffe, thanks very much. The judge today found there was probable cause for all 6 of the young men to be held and then bound over to the grand jury. Police tell us the shooter is believed to be one of the 2 juveniles, and they have their hearing in the next few weeks.